Net figure of a square pyramid. Okay, a net, what that means is a flattened out three-dimensional figure into a two-dimensional figure. Or the base of the pyramid is a square. It tells you right here. The base is going to be a square. Okay. Now, to find the total area of this figure, go to the formula chart, and total surface area of a pyramid is 1/2 PL plus B. S is 1/2 P perimeter. L slant height, or the length of the height of the triangle, plus capital B. Capital B is in area. Okay, capital B. We're dealing with a square. Area of a square is lower letter S to the second power. The lower letter S is one side of a square. With S, make my little marks here because I don't want you to think that's a 5. Sometimes my S's looks like a 5. Alright, so don't forget, square that. We have to find the perimeter. The perimeter is the distance around the base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 little squares there, so I'm going to get a 6. Now, what do I have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's also 6 here, so that makes sense because that's a square. Remember, I was working with a square. I should be able to remember now that that's a square. Every one of these base edges. 6. To find the perimeter. That's 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, or 6 times 4. Okay, so I could do 6 times 4. Go ahead. 2 times the slant height, and the slant height is the height of the triangle. So we want to be over to the tip here and go to the base edge. I count the squares in between. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my height of this triangle is 7. Okay, this is a pyramid. They're all 7. Slant height of this pyramid, so I'm going to say times 7. Bring down the plus, and then replace S with 6. 1 divided by 2 times 6 times 4, okay, times 7, and then I want a plus, okay. Area of the base, 6 squared. That's it right there, 120. 6 squared, 6 times 6, so the area of this square is 36. What's the formula for the triangle? Okay, that's going to be 1/2 times base times height. So the base edge, the base, and the height, 6 times 7. 6 times 7 divided by 2. Okay. Let's go to our calculator, and let's put 36 plus, I have 4 of these. So I'm going to control divide. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put 4 times 6 times 7 and over 2. Their approach would have been doing the 36, that's the area of the square, plus, and then you could have done the 1 divided by 2, now I'm into the triangle here, times 6 times 7, and did that, 3 more times. 1 divided by 2 times 6 times 7, plus 1 divided by 2 times 6 times 7. And what I'm noticing when students try to do this, they get distracted and they'll forget a sign, okay, and they didn't come back and double check. Okay, it should look just like the first one. Okay, 1/2 times 6 times 7. 1/2 times 6 times 7. 1/2 times 6 times 7. That's only 3. Got one more to do. 1 divided by 2 times 6 times 7. Okay, or actually get a value for one triangle. 1 divided by 2 times 6 times 7 is 21. Okay, so we know the area of a square is 36. Okay, and then we've got, oops, got to plus this. 36 plus 21, plus 21, plus 21, plus 21. There's 4 of those triangles, okay? All right. There's lots of ways. You need to figure out which way you want to remember this. All right, let's go to the next one.